Eric with Wolfman here to show you the parts of the E-base. This is the rear mounting strap. These are the front mounting straps with the metal cam buckles. These are the center mounting straps for the ROLIE bags. These slots are for mounting ROLIEs. These 4 D-rings here in the center are for attaching ROLIEs to the center section. These 1-inch D-rings here allow you to add 4 bottle holsters to the legs. I'm now going to show you how to set up ROLIE bags to attach to an E-base and use as saddlebags on the legs, so in this area. The tool you will need is a long screwdriver, a chopstick, a stick, or the like. We're going to mount the straps through the slot up here on the top of the bag where the buckles are here, and we're also going to use the bottom slot on the rear patch. So the way we do it is I just set my screwdriver in a little bit so I can fold over some webbing. I put it through the slot right under the buckle and gently push through. No force is needed. And to center and get the correct length, I just bring the ends together, kind of wiggle it back and forth and eyeball it. And flip the bag over and repeat and do the same process. Put your screwdriver on the webbing, fold over, insert in the bottom slot. Like so. Real simple. And that's about even. Alright, so I'm going to show you just a quick dry run. So I'm going to use these 2 slots here at the bottom. I'm going to use one of the D-rings up on the top and this slot here. That's real simple. Webbing goes through the slot, around and out. Same here. Through the slot, around and out. On this side, I'm just going to move the bag over. I'm going to go to the D-ring, 2-inch D-ring here, and I'm going to use the slot here. I'm going to add all my elastic keepers now. And I'm going to thread on the bottom. I'm going to go through the side slot here. You can choose any of those 2. Back through the buckle, like so. Actually, I'm going to undo this one. I'm going to go through the slot here, through the 2-inch D-ring. So that's what that will look like there. Grab an elastic keeper, put it on, back through the buckle, we're done. So this is more the top side. This is how it will look on a motorcycle. This would be the top, this would be the bottom. I'm going to do the same process here. Elastic keeper. I'm going to go through these bottom slots here. Oh, yep. Oh, this one's going to be similar to that one. Oops, I went a little too quick. I'm going to go through those slots there. Now through the upper slot. Right there. And there. Grab myself an elastic keeper. Now on this one you have kind of a hybrid. There's going to be more tail on this side of webbing than there will be on this side. So I'm going to loosen it up a little bit because I need more on this side. And to do that, I just pull through like so, readjust, and bring it up to the buckle, thread the buckle, do our ratchet method, if you will, up, down, up, pull down, up, pull down, put our straps through the elastic keepers. We're almost there. Now we're going to use this big 2-inch strap to go right up the center of the bag. Oh, the other thing you want to make sure is that you have the bag really centered. You don't want to have it biased on any way, top or bottom. It should be centered on the base. So we take our center mounting strap and it's going to sit right over the logo. And we're going to attach it. And then you can cinch it down. What you will get will look like this. Center straps, side strap here. There's the underside. The next videos we'll show you is actually doing this with the E-base mounted to the motorcycle. The tensionomatic method. Let's say your bike has no rear rack or anything like that. So we have a strap called the tensionomatic. Because you pull it together, it will tension itself on the rear fender. To open it up, just pull away from the buckles or from the gutter hooks here. So basically it just goes on using the gutter hooks under the lip of the rear fender, and you pull away from yourself. You pull this way. So I'm going to set our E-base, and I like to start basically half on the seat, half on the rear fender. Start there, and that's about right here with those buckles. So I'm kind of visualizing there's the center of it. I'm going to put our keeper straps on our tensionomatic, like so. Thread it through the buckle. Do the same over here. Run these down, put it through the keeper for proper strap management. Thread it back through the buckle. And I'll show you as I even this up. You pull on it and they tension themselves so it doesn't slide forward, giving you the optimum preferred position. See? Also, what are these D-rings? You're asking, what are these D-rings for? Well, these D-rings are additional mounting points. Let's say you want to put a duffel on this. You have the 4 inside 2-inch D-rings, but your duffel is a little longer. You can use this as a mounting point to put a duffel bag. So what I've shown you is a quick tensionomatic rear strap method. Now on this WR250R, you have a subframe and their passenger peg brackets. What I've done, I've installed our Wolfie strap mounts, the A1017, to what would be the passenger peg brackets, or where the passenger pegs mount. That's this bracket, this little guy right here. It's a bracket with a slot in it that allows us to attach straps to our bikes. So I'm going to cross over. So here you have the 1-inch metal cam buckle and the mounting strap. It's very simple. Go through the slot, which is right here, from there around and just back through the 1-inch cam buckle. Again, when you tighten it down, make sure you eyeball that the base is centered on the seat. So when you tighten it down, and then excess, you can tuck it in or trim it off. So I was going to talk about this. Let's say you have 2 motorcycles, like the KTM, which is a very long distance, the Yamaha, a much shorter distance. Always measure with the long bike, because the short web won't work on the other, on a long stretch. So on this one, you can use a keeper strap here or double fold it behind like so. I'm going to show you, this is the right side of the bike. I'm going to show you the left side of the bike. So this is throttle side. I will show you the clutch side, which is identical for the front mounting on a bike with passenger pegs or passenger peg brackets, since we added our Wolfie strap mounts. So I've shown you the throttle or right hand side of the bike. Let me show you the clutch side or left side of the bike. I've attached our Wolfie strap mounts to what would be our passenger peg brackets. Here, I'm going to take the mounting strap and the 1-inch cam buckle. This will go through the slot in the A1017 Wolfie strap mount, back through the cam buckle like so. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to fold this over since it's long and tuck it in like so. And that is essentially the simple and best method to attach an e-base to a dual sport motorcycle with a rear rack and passenger pegs or passenger peg brackets, and utilizing our Wolfie strap mounts. So now I'm going to re-show you how to set up the ROLIE bags and make them into saddlebags and use on the sides, or what I like to call the legs. First off, I'm going to do it on the motorcycle just so it makes sense. I've loosened the front strap because we need to kind of get around the bike. So here's a ROLIE bag. I'm going to use a medium to show you how it works. So here's a medium ROLIE. The tool I'm going to use is a long handled screwdriver, and I have 2 straps. So I kind of call this the high-low method, if you will. It's very simple. I'm going to use, one of the straps are going to go through here, this slot under the buckles. The other strap is going to go at the bottom or back patch at the bottom slot. So, take my long-handled screwdriver, set it on the webbing, fold over the webbing, through the slot, very gently, no pressure needed, to the other side. Just like so. Bring the ends together to even them out. I'm going to flip the bag over. Same concept. Set it on the webbing, fold it over, through the bottom slot. Again, gently, you don't have to push, it's not an effort. To the other side, bring the ends together. This one sits a little snugger, so you have to help it get that, find the center. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to undo our center mounting strap. I'm also going to loosen it. So we'll drape over there, pull the tail out, there. So I'm going to point out what we're going to do, the areas we're going to mount this medium ROLIE to, and it's the same for the small, medium, and large. I'm going to use this slot and this slot. So this is the bottom slots on the leg. I'm going to use this outside 2-inch D-ring at the front of the E-base, this one, and I'm going to use this slot right here. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. So with this strap, just feed it through the slot from the outside to the inside, like so. Just inside, outside, inside, and around. The same down here, from top to bottom, outside to inside, and then we're going to come around the E-base. I'm going to use this slot right here. I like to use these on a medium just from experience. Oop, I got to grab my keepers. So just hold on one sec. Got a handful of keepers here to get this going. There. Okay, so I got 4 keepers. So I go through the keeper strap, the elastic keepers for proper strap management, through the buckle, like so. Here, I can use any of the slots. I'm going to use the lower one again. Through the keeper. Through the buckle. Not really going to tighten up anything, just going to keep it snug on the bag. These are just full with towels, so it just gives them body. I'm going to do the same thing using this D-ring, this top D-ring, the outside one. But I'm going to use only this top slot. I like using the slots because it makes the bags even more stable. So I'm going to go through the slot, through the outside 2-inch D-ring, back through my keeper, into my buckle, like so. On this strap, I'm going to go through the bottom slot. This one's very similar to this strap mounting. Through the slot I pointed out earlier, the top slot, if you will, around, through the elastic keeper, back through the buckle. Now, on this one you're going to see I have a lot of webbing. Let me show you real quick. Got a lot of webbing and not a lot of webbing. To adjust the webbing, just slowly pull from the outside. It's because the D-ring sticks up and this side doesn't. So I'm adjusting it so I have about even, just like that. Now, I'll go through the buckle, both ends, through the keeper. Once I've done through the buckle, but I'm not done yet. What do you do with this strap? This is the center mounting strap. 2-inch. You're going to bring this up. First off, when you tighten the bags up and everything, you want to make sure they are centered on the base. They kind of self-center, but just be visually aware of that. I'm going to bring the 2-inch mounting strap or center strap up. This is the bottom, around the bottom, and it's going to sit, unfortunately, right at the logo. So you know you've done it right if you hide the Wolfman logo. Fasten them. I like to keep mine like right in this curved section as this buckle is a bit curved. I'm going to tighten it down, like so. And these use the ratchet method to tighten, pull up, pull down, buckle up, pull down, buckle up, pull down. And then I will go and tighten our mounting strap. I'm going to take all the raw ends, loose ends, I'm going to put them under the keepers, like so. Just like that. So I'll really snug it down. Sometimes I'll put a hand and then push with it, and as you can tell, it really tightens itself up. Now I repeat the process identically for the other side. So again, I'm going to show you, I'm going to quickly, there's a medium ROLIE, I'm going to grab my straps over here, got my screwdriver, grab my keepers, 2, 3, somewhere around here, 3, 1 more, 4. I got 4 keepers. Okay, I'm going to set this up. Okay, on the top, through this slot, take our screwdriver, set it on the webbing, fold over, insert it through the slot to the other side, gently, no force needed. Bring the ends together so my webbing is nice and centered. Flip the bag over using, on the back patch or bottom patch, the bottom slot here. Fold it over, like so. Push it through, like that. And because it is a lot more snug, you have to work with it just a little more to get it set correctly. Okay. Take off my 2-inch D-ring and loosen my mounting strap just a bit so I can get around the base. I'm going to go quick through the bottom slots here, through the buckle. Now let's say you're having a little trouble. I'm going to use a side slot as well. Let's say you're having a little trouble trying to get this on. One way you can do it is do this top strap first. Right here, slide it through this slot due to the D-ring. And again, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to use the outside 2-inch D-ring. The inside are used to mount a ROLIE on the center of the E-base. I'm not using keepers right now. I'm just showing you how to thread it on real quickly. So now it kind of hangs. I'm going to thread this side through the bottom 2 side slots. Like that. Through. I'm going to set this one up through the bottom 2 side slots. Grab it through the buckle. This one goes through the buckle. This one goes around. I go through the laser cut slot, up through the buckle, and as this one gets a little offset, give myself a little more webbing, like that, and around, through the buckle, like so. Kind of you can't see anything. Center strap. There we go. Fasten it. It's adjusted. I'm going to tighten these down. So, and that's it. I'm going to tighten the mounting straps, all the while keeping the base centered. And as you can see, very solid. And so that's how we would mount the ROLIEs to the base. We've shown you how to mount the base to the bike. And we've shown you in another video how to set up a ROLIE bag and mount it to the center 4 of the E-base. So thanks for watching. Thanks for purchasing our product. And for more information, check us out online at wolfmanluggage.com.